All right, so let's begin by bringing our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. And we'll feel that cool air coming in, warm air flowing out. Be with that breath. You may notice the breath beginning to slow down as you observe the breath. You may begin to notice pauses between the breaths. And you may notice that as you keep observing the breath, the pauses become a little bit longer each time. And we're going to set our intention here for this practice on really giving ourselves permission to remain focused on the breath. The breath is something that's usually happening without our noticing. It's usually something we take for granted. It's kind of going on in the background. And this is going to be our special time to work consciously with this breath that's usually happening unconsciously. And to help you with this practice, you may choose to say a prayer to yourself, any kind of invocation, anything that's meaningful to you that you'd like to say to yourself, you can do that now. Or if nothing in particular is coming to mind, you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's begin by just doing a few rounds of the alternate nostril breathing. We're going to bring the first finger and middle finger down to the palm. We're going to use the thumb and ring. We're going to use the thumb, ring, and pinky fingers. We're going to bring our awareness to the center of the eyebrows. We're going to cover the right nostril. And from that point between the eyebrows, we're going to exhale out the left nostril. And now we're going to inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. We're going to cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows out the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale out the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows. And now everyone, continue this at your own pace. You're going to be pausing at the end of the exhalations and pausing at the end of the inhalations at the point between the eyebrows. So everyone continue at your own pace. And stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. Feel the stillness around you. And for the next practice, let's move into a visualization. It's going to be the alternate breathing, but instead of using alternate nostrils, we're going to breathe visualizing alternate sides of the spine. So you can bring your awareness to the very base of the skull, center of the base of the skull and the back of the neck. I'll just turn around. Right here. You can put your finger there. Everybody can put their finger there. And then put your finger here between your eyes, between the eyebrows. So what we're going to visualize, and this is just try this, just see how it goes. No need to get stressed out about it if you don't feel like you're following the exact thing. I'm just making a suggestion here. We're going to begin at the tip of the at the space between the eyebrows. We're going to exhale through the skull to that point in the back. Exhale down the left side of the spine to the very base of the spine, very base of the tailbone. Inhale all the way back up the spine to that point at the base of the skull, and then back up to here through the head here, and then down the other side. And if it's too difficult, if you're getting too confused visualizing coming all the way up to here, you can just start at the base of the skull and go down the left, back up the left, down the right, back up the right. If you want to add coming all the way to the point between the eyebrows, you can visualize the breath coming up through the skull to the point between the eyebrows. But whatever works for you, you can keep it simple and just start at the base of the skull. And again, we're just trying this. It's nothing serious. We don't have to be so serious about it. We're just seeing how this feels. So close your eyes and bring your awareness to the point between the eyebrows. Exhale back to the base of the skull. And from there, exhale all the way down the left side of the spine to the base of the tailbone. Inhale back up the left side of the spine to the base of the skull. Inhale through the head to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale back from the point between the eyebrows to the base of the skull, all the way down the right side of the spine to the base of the tailbone. Inhale back up from the base of the tailbone to the base of the skull, through the head to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale through the head back to the base of the skull, all the way down the left side of the spine to the base of the tailbone. Pause, big release. Inhale back up the left side of the spine, all the way up to the base of the skull and through the head to the point between the eyebrows. Allow that breath to nourish the body, circulate. And exhale from the point between the eyebrows through the head to the base of the skull, all the way down the right side of the spine to the base of the tailbone. Pause. Inhale all the way back up the right side of the spine, all the way to the base of the skull, to the point between the eyebrows, and pause. Everyone now just try this visualization at your own pace without me talking. Just experiment with it. Note the pauses. And just try a few rounds at your own pace. And stop the practice. Sit for a few moments. Appreciate the space where we're not doing any practice, we're just being. And now let's do a few rounds of the cobra breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And everybody now do 3 more rounds at your own pace. And stop the practice. And now, let's bring our awareness to the hands. We're going to have the hands palms up in the lap. This. But we want to have them, we want to stretch the palms so that the fingers naturally separate. Bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And bring your awareness to your breath. Now we're going to keep this position. And at the end of the next inhalation, we're going to gently purse the lips so you can release the tongue from the roof of the mouth, but be relaxed in the face, and exhale gently through pursed lips. When your body prompts you to inhale, allow the air to flow in naturally through both nostrils, with the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Allow the air to circulate through the body. When your body prompts you to exhale, you can release the tongue at the roof of the mouth, purse the lips gently, and exhale gently through pursed lips, keeping the face relaxed. Allow the air to come back in naturally through the nostrils. Allow the tongue to fall back on the roof of the mouth as this happens. Air circulates through the body. As you're prompted to exhale, you can release the tongue from the roof of the mouth, gently purse the lips, and exhale slowly through pursed lips. Everyone now continue a few more rounds at your own pace. And you have your palms in your lap with your fingers spread. Palms are stretched. You spread the fingers naturally with no strain. And stop the practice and just sit for a moment. You can keep the palms spread. Keep the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Okay, and now let's move on to our sectional breathing consciously using the 3 parts of the lungs. So let's remind ourselves how we access that. Put the hands gently. You can actually use your spreading palms technique to just gently put your hands on your abdomen and be with the breath in the abdomen for a few moments. Feel that natural rise and fall of the breath in the abdomen. And now bring your palms to your chest. Feel the rise and fall of breath in the chest. And now using your fingertips, bring your fingertips to the collarbones and spend a few moments here just experiencing the breath in the collarbones. You can feel that rise and fall of the breath under your fingertips. And now we're going to bring all three parts of this breath together. And so for this practice, we're going to relax the hands, relax the face, elbows. Make a gentle fist. So nothing clenched, just gentle. Is here. Again, keep the elbows relaxed. And we're going to bring all the three parts of the breath together. We're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Feel that air circulating throughout the body, nourishing the body. When you're prompted to release, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, pause. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. And everyone now continue at your own pace, with your own pauses. Do not forcefully hold the breath. Appreciate the rest of the breathless state between the breaths. But as soon as your body prompts you, resume the breath. So everybody now at their own pace, 3-part breathing. And stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. Feeling stillness around us, appreciating just being here. And thank you so much for joining me today.